I can't believe I finally get to say this. Welcome to my YouTube channel! Hi, welcome. My name is Lara. On the one hand, I feel like I'm speaking to my friends because I feel like they're the only people who are gonna watch my content for the first while anyways. But on the other hand, I feel like I'm literally talking into the void. And both kind of work for me. So what I wanted to do today, I was gonna do a little get to know me, but as I said, I have a feeling that everyone watching this knows enough about me. I don't think I'm attracting any new viewers at the moment. So why am I introducing myself to the 10 people who I'm going to force to watch this video? You all know me, hi, how are ya? So I didn't know actually what to do. I was just all I knew is that I wanted to do this today. So I was just sit down, get yourself ready, just something will come to you, and it did. So I sat down and eventually, after shouting on to myself for about 10 minutes, there's about 10 fails in my camera roll now. Yes, my camera roll, I'm filming this on my iPhone. I decided that this video is gonna be why I'm making a YouTube channel, kind of how did I get here, what's my whole story, history with YouTube, our past. Talk you through our relationship, and hopefully it'll just contextualize my content a bit and give you a bit of an understanding of my working relationship with YouTube, my favorite YouTubers who I watched growing up, who I still watch now, and just why in my own personal life I decided to make this channel. So saying the little YouTuber phrases feels so weird, but keep watching if you want to know more about all that stuff. So, my YouTube parents, for lack of a better term, I feel like that is a good term, because I just invented it, so it's original. Anyways, my YouTube parents, I would say, are Dan and Phil and Tana Mojo. I'm their little weird love child that is putting themselves out on the internet as a weird combination of their personalities, their editing styles, their content, Venn diagram. I'm the intersection. And that is because they literally raised me. I don't know if my life or my personality is making more sense to any of you that didn't know that before, but hi, I'm Lara. I was raised by
a sexually ambiguous nerd.
A full-time internet homo.
And hi guys, it's Tana Mojo. Hi guys, it's Tana Mojo. Hi guys, it's Tana Mojo. And because of that, my content I feel will fall somewhere between the two of them. It's gonna be I'm Tana Mojo. Then also existential crisis left, right and center. So stay tuned as we figure out what little niche area of crossover I decide to follow. It's gonna be an interesting one, so stay tuned. Anyways, back to the beginning. So, when I started watching YouTube, it was very much Dan, Phil, Zoella, Casper and Joe, Sprinkle of Glitter, Tyler Oakley. They were my people. So that was kind of the era that I was entering the world of YouTube, very much the cat whiskers come from within. That kind of moment that YouTube was having. And when I say they was my peeps, they were my friends. Because I had no friends. Oh, little trauma sob story. No, not in the first video. We'll get to them. But as I started to make friends in real life, I stopped being in a full-time relationship with all these YouTubers. So I just kind of distanced myself from YouTube, really got into standing One Direction, and then, they shattered my heart into smithereens. Then Harry came through, and obviously I made amazing friends, so I didn't feel like my life was lacking so much that I needed to sit in my room by myself for hours on end, pretending I was sitting in the room with Dan and Phil. So when I eventually came back to YouTubers, I had grown up a bit, I thought I was the shit, no I didn't, that's such a lie, I only recently started thinking I was the shit, but I'd grown up a bit and everyone around me had grown up a bit, and I was looking for something more than the little British YouTubers that I'd first fallen in love with could offer me at that time. And there I found Tana Mojo. The first video of hers I ever watched was her Mandela Effect video. Do you remember when Mandela Effects were going viral? Anyways, my cousin showed me her video and I was like, this bitch. And thus, I formed a relationship through my screen with Tana Mojo. So she took over raising me for a while, and she was a bit more vulgar, a bit more out there, and like that was like exactly what I was looking for at the moment. Like I wanted someone to live vicariously through, as I was still, even though I had friends, I was still underage and under cool. So I like found this bitch and she took over. She became my YouTube parent for the next few years, taught me so much about stalkers, and I was about to say I don't know if I can talk about that stuff on YouTube, but I don't want my channel to be one of those places that's like, ooh, community guidelines. Like, this is very much like for me to like get it all out, so I think I'm just gonna say whatever the fuck I want. She taught me a lot about sex, drugs, drink. Yeah, she really taught me how to be a little hoe. And I'm so grateful. But now I am this like cross section of like the lovely like domestic British YouTuber and the like Tana Mojo. And I'm not mad. I think you'll just have to keep watching my videos, subscribe, and see for yourselves how I am their literal internet love child. Maybe that's gonna scare people away. Who cares? So I guess you're wondering, you should be dying to know how all of that has landed me here, sitting in front of this ring light, having my retinas burned off. Just close my eyes for a second. So there are basically two main reasons why I've finally decided to make this channel. It's something I've always wanted to do. That's not one of the reasons. Maybe it is. Maybe there's 3 reasons. There's 3 reasons, okay? Scratch that. There's 3 reasons. So the first reason is because it's something I've always wanted to do. It's just something that I think will give me like something to do, especially in lockdown. Something that like a few people have said that they'd be interested in watching, so obviously that like went straight to my head and I thought I'm gonna be a famous YouTuber. It's just something that's always been sitting on the back burner waiting for me to give it my attention. And here I am, finally giving it my attention, which brings me to the second reason, which is why I'm finally giving it my attention. I am a chatterbox. I cannot shut up to save my life. Some people love that about me, some people have outwardly told me that they hate that about me. Hey besties, if you're watching. Anyways, in lockdown, I am so bored. I've no one to fucking talk to, which has made my private stories on Snapchat absolutely unbearable for anyone involved. So I just thought, why not make it a more optional thing? Like, you know, when someone has a really long story and you just sit there like, talk. Why not make it something that people, like, if they want to see it, they can go out of their way to see it, and if they don't, it doesn't have to bother them. So, that's another reason why I'm here. Even though I'm not talking to anyone, I think this is going to be really therapeutic for me. I don't really mind kind of what happens with the videos once I make them, but I think as a self-diagnosed, self-proclaimed chatterbox, I think just getting to sit down and like word vomit at the camera and not like be burdening anyone to have to like sit there and actually listen. Like, obviously people can choose to listen, and like if you do, if you're still watching, like I'm so grateful. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun here. But it means that I'm not like putting people out of their way to like deal with my rambling. I've literally forgotten the third reason. I've been talking for so long, I forget the third reason. Give me a minute. Just came back from pacing up and down the hall until I remembered, but I did remember. The third reason that I have decided to make my channel now. It's a bit bitchy, and kind of shows me as like a lazy bitch, but oh well. The third reason is that I am really dissatisfied with YouTube at the moment. I'm not drawn to any creators anymore like I used to be. The only way that I'm really watching YouTube videos is going back and watching all of the old YouTube videos that I spent my tween and early teen years watching. And you know what they say, be the change you want to see in the world. So I've decided that since other YouTubers aren't like doing it for me at the moment, I should do it for myself. And kind of my hope is that there are other people who feel the same way, and that I will do it for them as well. So I'm basically hoping that in making content that I want to see on YouTube, there are people out there who also want to see the kind of content that I'm going to be making. And I'll try and find a niche, and people will find me through that niche, and we'll just have a fat fucking party on my channel. And the reason I think it makes me look a bit lazy is that I'm sure there are so many great small creators out there that I could go and search for and like fall in love with their content, but I'm a busy lady. I have so much to procrastinate. It takes up all of my time. The creative ways I find to avoid doing my work. Oh my god, that's literally what this is. Guess there's a fourth reason. Avoiding college work. Yay! But sorry, that's why I feel like it makes me sound really lazy to be like, oh, YouTube's kind of dead, like there's no good creators. Like, I'm sure there is. I haven't come across any of them. Feel free to leave actually recommendations in the comments below. I can't believe I just said that.
Lara, fucking cop on, Get Used to It is a YouTube channel.
It's so up my own ass to be like, there's no good creators, so I'm gonna be the best creator. But anyways, that's how I feel. So here I am. So, I hope this video has given you a bit of a sense of like who I am, what to expect from me and this channel. I'm not sure I even know what to expect from this channel. I have about 3 things planned, but beyond that, it's all up in the air. But I think it's a hobby that I'm really going to enjoy, and I would love if other people enjoyed watching me enjoy myself. And I would love if other people joined in and enjoyed my content, and we can try and figure out the trajectory of this channel together. So I think that's it from me for today. I really enjoyed making this, so there will definitely be lots more content coming your way. If you think that's something you want to stick around and see, please subscribe to my channel, and I will link all of my social medias in the description so you can stay in the loop with me there. Like, if you want to get up close and personal with me, they'll all be in the description box. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and hopefully I'll see you in my next one. Ciao for now, bitches.